Hi, my name is Ashley Firm. I am a pharmacist as well as an assistant professor in the School of Health and Rehabilitation Science and Physician Assistant Studies Department, and I'll go ahead and walk you through the results of a merged pharmacology classroom on standardized test scores and physician assistant education. So as a bit of an introduction, it's important to note that our current PA program is broken down into a one-year didactic phase and a one-year clinical phase. And during that time, students are required to demonstrate competency by applying didactic instruction on those clinical patient assessments, both during summative testing and with patient encounters during their final year of training. And under the current model, which was typically a lecture-based format, students were limited in their patient scenarios presented during lectures, leaving a gap in competency during both their summative evaluations, patient encounters, and leading into clinical practice. So this project redesigned the delivery of material using a merged classroom model with an emphasis on active learning and patient simulations during their didactic and clinical year. And this previously has been studied for student perception with overall positive results on the changes. So quick background on the changes that we made. Classes were broken down in the pharmacology section to have pre-class components of pre-recorded lecture videos and pre-class comprehension questions that were reviewed at the beginning of class. In class, we would do case-based group patient discussion and check out comprehensive questions individually and then again as a group. And then post-class, students would do a prescription writing exercise where they would have to complete a prescription either written, telephonically, or electronically. And then our final exam each semester was an OSCE patient case final where students would walk through 15 different patient scenarios, each one requiring a prescription to be submitted. Our review was exempt by the IRB, and we did do a unpaired two-sample t-test comparing standardized testing scores from pre-classroom remodel groups and post-classroom remodel groups. And we looked at their end of rotation exam, so an exam they took at the end of each rotation, and then their standardized testing scores from a clinical knowledge test and their national certification exam. Our pre-classroom remodel group had 44 graduating members that we know as the class of 2018, and our class of 2019 post-classroom remodel had 47 graduating members. We did end of rotation scores as an average over all of their end of rotation exams over 1 year, so 9 different exams. And at the time of our analysis, 46 students from the class of 2019 had completed the PANCE. So looking at our results, I'm not going to bore you by going through each of the details, you can certainly read them, but we can see that the class of 2018 and 2019 had similar, or 2019 at times had better testing results, with one statistically significant difference, and that would be in our last group, the PANCE Clinical Therapeutics, which is a subsection of their PANCE National Certification Exam that is specifically mapped to pharmacology in the blueprint. And we can see that the class of 2019, again, post-classroom remodel group, did significantly better than our pre-group with a p-value of 0.016. So in conclusion, our standardized test scores increased or remained close to the baseline when compared between the class years. And as this was a pilot project, these positive preliminary findings contributed to the decision to maintain this model for incoming PA student cohorts. This is actually now in its third year of our implementation with continuous quality improvement each semester. And as PA curriculum remains accelerated, all improvements in learning outcomes and efficiency in delivery methods should be explored for partial or full implementation into the program's curriculum. And then our future direction includes incorporation of the pharmacology course in summative evaluations coupled with other courses to further augment student learning and understanding within existing course time. So just mapping out more closely what the delivery of healthcare looks like in our current landscape. Should you have any questions, I always welcome emails at alf158@pitt.edu.